G'day gamers, and we are back. So the last stream was cut a little bit short by some internet issues. Yes, always fun. And seems to be happening quite regularly now whenever it rains. So we just did manage to kill the mage back here, who, well, it's quite a way back by the looks of it, who tried to attack us. But what I'm noticing is whatever I disabled... Hang on. I need to be going back this way. Whatever I disabled in the bash patch mod seems to have given me more fatigue, because I feel like I'm walking slower, but because that is the run, that's the walk speed, that's the run speed, so I feel like I'm going slower, but I'm not using fatigue up anymore, which is awesome. But my endurance has been going up, so whether it's... Did I just get a level? No, I didn't. So that must have been something in the bash patch that was changing the rules a little bit and actually screwing me over. So that's one of the things you've got to be careful of with the bash patch, because it does tend to change rules a little bit. But I can live with this. I mean, I know my speed isn't great. It's only 39. I'd like it to be higher. But we'll put up with it. So I'm not really losing any energy unless I jump around a lot. And, you know, as I said, I can live with that.
This is the part where you fall down and...
You were saying? That'll do. So we'll take some of these arrows. I wish I could take that bear pelt, but I'm pretty sure as soon as I pick it up, I'm going to be... I don't know. The rest of it we don't want.
Hello. Who's there?
Oh, after all that, I took him down with a single swipe. And I think that was the bandit that I had killed over here previously. Let's not hang around. Let's head back to Leeuwin. Weapon away. Off we go.
Yes? You found it! Oh, how wonderful! Bye.
Oh, there she is.
Nothing has changed. Found it, have you? Ah, child. With the voices quieted for now, the word... Though I must warn you, it will be... Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, we got that recommendation. Let's get out of here. We've got a whole heap of stuff to sell. And I suspect we have the spells we need to be able to... what? To do the Broomer Mage Guild. So we might head straight back up there. Because at the moment, I think it's just Shadenhall and Broomer to go. Yeah, it should be.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
I don't know, I don't like this rain. Every time it rains now, I'm concerned that my internet connection's going to die. I don't like it. It's not good. Should we... Well... Yes, we should repair our gear, but... Do we have anything else that we're going to sell that we might want to consider repairing? Actually, so that weighs 14 and gives 8 protection. That weighs 14 and gives 8 protection, but it's just worthless. Let's just repair all of that as well. How does that shield look compared to that one? Mostly the same, it's just this one's a bit more colourful. Okay. And all of that stuff is repaired. Are these guys all charged? They are. Okay. Because I have the ability to recharge those as well. Let's come in here and sell what we don't need.
The dividing line. Because can I interest you in some of my wares?
Fine steel longsword. If you don't have an iron one, which... Oh no, sorry, a silver sword, which you don't, I'm going to buy that fine steel longsword. Because that will be, I think, a little bit better. That's 6. That's 5. And that technically weighs less. So let's sell that. And that. These.
You drive a...
This. These.
That's more.
These. And that.
That's a fair deal. That's more than I... A good price. You've got a...
Okay, was there anything else that you might have that would interest me? No, you don't.
Tell your friend. Good day.
And got that there, very good. And then there is this other shop here. Ooh, feel like I'm walking a little bit faster now. So I'm not carrying quite so much. Strange that the patch mod is screwing things
Go
up
ahead,
that much.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Ooh, a huge backpack, but that is ridiculously expensive. But look how much I'm buying that. I don't care how expensive that is. That is worth it. All right. So, we can sell that.
That's more than
And we can sell that. What else? Healing, sorcery, dispel. I don't want the dispels.
That's a fair deal.
Weak healing, weak respite, weak sorcery. Yeah, so it's got the names all back to their defaults. I'm going to give that away. I don't care about that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay.
Come back and see me again.
So I just blew half my money on a really big backpack. But I feel that's a good thing. And there's my sword. And it even looks nice. Look at that. Smexy. Alrighty then. We might as well come up here and do Shaden Hall. It's on the way. It's a quick and easy mission. So this one is the drowning in the pool thingy. Now, am I right? Is it just through here? It is. Because that's the Mages Guild well. So this would be the door to the Mages Guild right there. Wonderful.
What is it, associate? Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Very well. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate. If I didn't know better, I'd say You will retrieve this ring for me. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy. It's not a normal...
Okay.
Find someone else to bother, won't you?
Let's just make sure we're not going to be stealing anything. Quick save. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Very good. There's nothing in there. Let's grab all of these.
Well met, guildmate.
We're doing good.
Erwin the Evoker.
No, don't want anything from you, thank you.
I'm Trayvon. We don't much like spell. My family, I admit, may I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I might just grab that. Ease burden, electric shield, heal major wounds, heat shield, hindering touch, major life detection, protect other, remote manipulation, dun, 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 dun.
Come back.
And you train in destruction. Fine.
Hello, associate.
What have you got?
I'm Ilanui. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Nothing at the moment. Once I have finished looting this place, I may come back and sell a whole bunch of stuff to you. I'll take the scales. Nothing else really all that great there. Let's go down here. I do need to find Dietzen and get that key from her. Let's grab that. Oh. First-hand revolt. Mysticism. Yay! Increase in mysticism. Oh, I'm starting to worry. I can hear the rain outside again.
Don't you have somewhere else to be?
Very nice. Don't want any of that. What have you got in there? Nothing. 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 There's a lot about this game I find really weird, like silver glass. No, that's a silver mug. A glass, by definition, is made of glass. Maybe it's a silver tumbler, a silver jack. And that's another old word for...
Don't you have somewhere else to be?
For, like mugs and things like that. But it's not a silver glass, because a glass is made of, well, glass. And the other thing that I find really strange, that, you know, coming from a programming background, it seems like it would not have been too hard to do this, is, you know, putting certain guidelines down on containers, right? So, okay, we have a barrel there. That barrel is at, like, not even a metre tall. There is a broom in there. Now, unless it's a short-handled broom that's only like this long, which is more like a brush than a broom, how do you fit a broom in a barrel? You know? And like out here, we had, well, clogs, light brown linens, and russet shoes in a bag that small. No. So they could have assigned categories, and clogs in that. No, you wouldn't put clogs in that. They could have assigned some categories to things and made it a little bit more sensible so that it was actually logical about what ended up in what containers. So that things that are too big... drink and stretch. Okay, I can do that. Yes, wait a sec. Thank you for that. Maybe it's a rubber broom. Yes, you could be right. It could be a trick broom. It could be a trick broom. Okay. Now, I haven't been to the upstairs up here yet. I still haven't got this... whatever that grey thing is up in the corner when it's rendering. That's still annoying the hell out of me at the moment, but I'm trying to not let it bother me. Otherwise, you know, if it really bothered me, I'd probably end up uninstalling the game. So it's not quite bothering me to that extent just yet. And it's not the helmet, because I took the helmet off and it still did it. And I've done a lot of changes to my config and it's still there. So it's some weird little artifact. I'll sell those iron gauntlets, and we still haven't stolen anything. That's great. Those potions, yep. I can take those. I can take that. I can take that. Wonderful. I'm not going to bother with the urn today. Let's grab those. That's a good book. It's worth a little bit of money. What's in here? Nothing that we want. And oh yeah, we'll just take all of that. Collared shirt and some yarn. Manual of spellcraft. There we go. Okay, I need to talk to you. Yeah, I know.
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, he gave newbie. Here's the key, and if you he was an associate. It's just perform. Be careful, associate.
And
I'm Magician Orator of the Mages Guild.
No, nothing I want from you. Okay. Who was it that I was going to sell stuff to earlier?
It's my...
No, not you.
You too.
Maybe it was, but you're not in a position where I can sell to you at the moment.
Pleasure to speak with.
And you as well. That's because it's 9:46 p.m. No one wants to sell anything at 9:46 p.m. We'll grab those. It's good. grab that. I'll grab that. Those books are fine. Let's quick save because he might be a little concerned if I start
Be seeing you.
picking up stuff right in front of him, but it's not a problem. Okay, let's go and get this ring of burden. Oh, I can imagine the shape I would be in heavy armor and carrying a huge backpack. I'd be in hospital, is what I would be. I know just how heavy armor is. Been there, done that. And then putting a big backpack on top of it as well. Yeah, that's not exactly fun. Oh, I am over encumbered. You bastard. I'm going to die here. I am going to die. How? I am 4 over. I don't believe this. I don't want those gauntlets. There we go. Just enough that I can get out of here without dying. There we go.
Greetings.
So, Deetson, are you still around or have you gone to bed? That's not Deetson. Where's Deetson? Let's help ourselves a little bit here. Let's grab... Where is it? Minor life detection. Okay, so we've got... How is there somebody up there?
Well met, guildmate.
There's no way to get up there. You know what that'll be? Oh, that's tricky. That there,
What is it?
I'm willing to bet, is the guy, what's his name, that sent me on the mission. So he's put outside of the map so that there's no possible way you can talk to him.
It may affect your recommendation. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. I'll admit, it's my doing. It's... Our hall does... I'll admit, it's my doing. I'm just so tired. He was furious. He flew into... I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. You should...
Okay.
Take care.
So I got to go check in the basement in his room to see if he did write a recommendation. And while I'm here, I might as well, because I don't think I can actually sell that ring of burden. No, it's not worth anything. So let's get rid of that. There we go. We're not too bad now. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Major heal, other, consume health. We're not stealing. Good, we're not stealing. Grab that, grab that. Ooh, I got an account book. That's worth some money. Oh my god, that's what the paintbrush looks like on a shelf. The paintbrush jar. I've never seen that out sitting on anywhere before, or at least I've never really noticed it before. You usually only ever see that inside a container. Okay, we've got his black soul gems. We can go and report to Deetson about. But there was also no sign of the recommendation either. So that's all good.
What's this? Oh dear. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need... Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? In light of the circumstances. Good day.
Good day indeed.
What is it, associate?
It is... I don't know. Nothing. Right. I might as well not hang around. So I'm carrying a lot. But if I head back to Bruma, by the time I get there, shops might be open. I may then be able to sell them. Sell everything that I've got. No, it's only 3 AM. I don't get this. That means it only took 4 hours to go from there to there, and yet I've had times when it took 4 hours to go from there to there. Well, to there. Maybe it was a day and 4 hours. I didn't really notice what the deal was there. We need to sell stuff. Actually, there is... I think there's a weapons trader along here. Isn't there? Right here? It's a blacksmith, but I don't think I'm actually carrying much in the way of weapons to sell. Just the silver dagger. He might take the copper ring as well. It's all that stuff that I need to get rid of. So that's the general trader up here. It's best. Did I have anything to repair? I feel like I didn't. Yeah, we're all good. There we go. I think we'll just wait here for morning. Actually, we'll wait here for morning. Well, we're not... No. We're not peeping in the window, alright? So we'll just wait here. Don't mind us. Hello.
I'm Olga. I'm a bard and a speechcraft trainer. Hanmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hanmund and I lived together in the old Nord way. Good enough for my fa and ma, and good enough for me.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't want speech training.
Farewell.
So thank you, Alga. I'm just going to rest here for a few hours until the shop's open. Like 5 hours. That was the idea behind it, the conful, but it's really only useful when I'm about to start another playthrough, because I'm not going to rename the character halfway through. I'm not even sure if you can, technically.
Well met.
I'm Surotek.
So
Have a
let's
look around.
sell
You
all
won't
of
find better
this.
prices in-
We're going to get rid of that. And that. 5 of those. I was basically...
A good bit of gold.
I was basically grasping at anything that I could put in there as options,
And
because people wanted me to make things available for them to click on.
that's more than I'd usually pay. That's more than an excellent.
Weak healing, I don't want intelligence.
An excellent.
Well, I do want intelligence, but I don't need to do that. No. Weak respite, weak sorcery. Hang on. That's fortify magicka. I don't want that. Okay. Consume health. Major heal other.
That's a
Yeah, I'm not big on console commands.
you got
I mean,
That's
it's silly to say that because I use the console.
that's
You know, I'm a Linux user. Console
That's
is
more-
second nature to me for everything.
that's
But what I mean is that, you know, I see that as more of a cheat exploit type thing in a game. So
Tell your friends about me.
I tend not to want to do those types of things.
Take care.
I mean, ultimately, it's not a huge thing. It's just a name. But, yeah. Slippery slope type of thing. Okay, so I think I've got rid of everything I need to here. Getting used to the names of these potions being back to their originals. Has it renamed all the spells? It has, which I think is actually good in a way. Okay, so we need to come to the Mages Guild, which is right here. And we need to talk to you about a recommendation.
A recommend? Well, of course. This is a situation we can both benefit from. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommend. He's if someone...
Right. So...
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
More than likely, he's downstairs. I've already looted this place, so there's not a huge need to go through and look to loot stuff. I just need to find Jaskar. I seem to feel like there's only a couple of places he really hangs out. One is in this room, and the other is in this room most of the time. But he also does seem to follow his friend around, who is in on the joke. But at the moment, I don't see him anywhere. Let's really quickly do a minor dispel. No, that was on me. What's the other one that I've got? Where is it? I had... I bought a dispel. I bought the spell from one of the other ones. So it should look like that. I know I bought it. I am positive I bought that spell. God damn it.
A pleasure to...
You're not going to sell me the spell that I
quality
want.
goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Greater dispel other. Where was I? It had to have been... Okay. So it had to have been Shaden Hall or Leyawan. I'm pretty sure it was Leyawan I bought it. But I'm going to go back there. Because when I was in Leyawan, I said I can either from here, I can either go back to Bruma now that I've got the spell, or I can go to Shaden Hall first. And I elected to go to Shaden Hall first. Because that seemed to make more sense to me. I am positive I bought it from someone in here, but maybe I didn't, and they're probably not going to be selling to me at the moment because it's just that late in the day that no one's going to want to sell anything.
Nice to meet you. Can I interest you in some...
Dispel other. Dispel 30 points on target. That requires a mysticism of 25. No, somebody had like minor dispel other.
May all your travels be safe.
No, you're not selling anything. You're...
Well met.
No.
Take care.
Oh, I bet you it was the guy I killed. Urgh. I know I bought that spell. Damn it all.
What is it, associate?
You don't sell spells.
Bye.
There's nothing in... There's no one in here at the moment. Oh, man, this is so annoying.
Greetings, guildmate.
I wonder, if I go... I'm just going to look on the wiki for a sec. If I go skills, mysticism...
Have you heard any word about the other property?
the dispels... Does it tell you who you can buy them from?
Well met, guildmate.
This is so annoying, it doesn't really tell me where I can get them from. Like, I am positive, 100% positive, that I bought the spell here.
Nice to meet you.
And nobody has it.
May all your travels be safe.
Well, I need to find minor dispel other, so we are just going to travel until we can find it. Let's start at Anvil Dock Gate, because I think it's close to that. Yes, that's where the Mage Guild is there, and we're just going to try each one. No, I was wrong. This is not where the Mage Guild is. It's right near the other gate. Silly me. I'm thinking of what city? I can't think at the moment. This is so annoying that... Like, I know I bought that spell.
Go ahead, please.
No, you're not selling spells. You're only selling potions, which isn't going to help me unless you've got a scroll, which you do not. Okay.
Take care.
You don't.
A pleasure to speak.
You do sell spells, but I think
business.
they're all... Yeah. Life detection. Okay, so you do have some mysticism there, but you don't have the one I want.
Be seeing you.
I hope.
What have you
Have a
got?
look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah. Nothing that I want.
Bye.
Oh, I tell you what, I am so ticked off. I had that spell. I know I did. Okay. Skin grad.
Hail. You seek my help?
Damn it, what did that just say? Let me watch this playback. Which one does mysticism spells?
Greetings.
It just said on that card, and I
How are
can't...
you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Well met, Gilbert.
Mysticism in Leowin.
The Westfield is a good place. Arena Joranus isn't the friendliest person. Plus, he's in that not a bad social club.
Where is everyone? They're all up here yelling at each other.
I hope I...
No, you can't help. What about you?
What?
No, you're not selling stuff.
You too.
Yes.
You're not selling
Take
anything.
care.
Go ahead, please.
And you normally are selling
Goodbye.
stuff. I don't know what...
Go ahead, please.
Something funny going on. It's 1:49 p.m. and no one's... I don't know. So it said Leowin is the place that sells mysticism spells. Let me just have a look at the mysticism. Agatha and Alves. Oh god, it's that guy. Alves is an alchemist in Leowin, and Agatha is the Nord mage in Leowin. They're the ones that sell.
Yes, you.
No. So let's go back to Leowin. Let's try talking to the two women in question.
Nice to meet.
You're supposed to be selling spells.
May all your travels be safe.
If for some reason you're not. Oh, it's 11:35 p.m. Right. That's why.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past.
Look at that backpack. Let's sleep for 10 hours or 11 hours to be safe.
Nice to... May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Okay. Dispel other. No, that requires 25. I need the light version of that.
May all your travels be safe.
And then you...
Well met. Let's do business.
You don't have anything even lighter than that.
Farewell.
Okay, so I know that I got this from somebody else somewhere. I don't think it was Shadenhall though. I think I already had it by that point. We got here so late that we're probably not going to be able to get it. We're going to have to sleep the night away. Do I have anything to sell? No. Good. Oh, that's the Fighters Guild. Wrong one. Don't mind me. No. Mages Guild is up here.
What? Can I interest you in some of my wares? Be seeing you.
A pleasure. Farewell.
Greetings, guildmate.
No, that wasn't the spell I wanted to do. I wanted to do that one.
I hope I can help.
No, you cannot.
Take care.
Hello, magician.
There's no one up
How are
there.
you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Hello, associate.
I just don't think about it. The Elder Council will take care of things sooner.
Okay.
What
I
is
mean,
it?
I'll go back to every damn place I can. Let's go to Breville, sorry. It's always the middle of the night at the moment.
A pleasure to... Each night, if you're... Take care. Well met. Bye.
You're not going to sell anything yet.
What? Bye.
I don't s- Goodbye.
Let's wait another hour.
Hello, guildmate.
Read any good books lately?
Corundial. Goodbye.
Good day. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Take care.
Yes? Farewell.
Very, very frustrated.
What?
Oh, it's
You
you
too.
again. Just want to come to Pell's Gate and see if there's any new summoning spells I might want. I do have the Rat Pack one, which I'm not using at the moment.
Make sure not to eat nightshade. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Be seeing you.
Let's check in the Imperial City.
Hello.
Greetings.
Have you seen the selection at Stonewall Shoes?
Good afternoon.
Yes? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Buy.
I might even head over to the Arcane University, whatever it's called.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? Be seeing you.
I'm not even sure if they let me in at this stage or not. But if I can go into there, just into that first room.
My name is Take care.
Some of these guys might have spells for sale.
Hello.
What can I help? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
No.
Safe travels.
Greetings. What can I interest you in?
None of that's going to be any good because it is all way more than I can cast. Tempted to buy that from him though.
Goodbye.
I'll pay.
Oh, yes, you want to pay
Take care.
handsomely for something. Right,
Good afternoon.
been there. Let's come back and check Skingrad again, check Coral again, check Anvil again. Somebody was selling Minor Dispel Other, or whatever it's called. And I could have swore I bought it. And I need it. And it's already too late here. It's 7 PM. No one's going to be selling stuff.
Hello,
Only...
Guild. Go ahead.
No.
Hello, too. Well met.
Okay, I'm going to Coral. Because I was back here, already and didn't find anything. This is my last chance, I think.
You may speak.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I never really thought about it. They just didn't seem like the sort of folks I wanted to spend time with.
Greetings.
Found some good pauldrons at the armorer.
Hi there. I've always been happy with weapons I've brought there.
Pleasure to make your... May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
None of that's going to be what I need. It's all too high magicka.
You too. Good day. You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can. You too.
Bye.
Oh, this is frustrating.
Hello, Guildmate.
Because I had this spell. I know I did.
I'm Verilorn, and... be seeing you.
What? Be seeing you.
It's my pleasure. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Good day.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Good day.
I hope I can help. What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
So annoying. I wonder if it's not finding it because it's bugged and I did actually buy it. And it's not showing in my list properly.
What is it?
What do you want? Take care.
What can I... You too.
I don't suppose... You too.
Hello, journeyman.
Is there a bit? Eateriena's. Let's do business.
No, that's all going to be too much.
Farewell.
What can I... Bye.
What? Be seeing you.
Well met. Let's see if we can't teach... Good day.
What do you want? Good day.
I just need minor, dispel, other. It's very simple.
How goes it? Take a chance on... May I interest you in some of my fine wares? What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
So what is my mysticism at? $15. I need 10 more levels of mysticism to be able to use the normal dispel other, which I think I could get from Leyawen, from the mages in Leyawen. Feels like it's going to take a long time to get 10 levels of mysticism. I think the guys in here only ever really...
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Oh no, they have some non-restoration spells.
Goodbye.
Maybe I'll do
I
that.
am Mara's. You too.
I am the healer. Good day.
I am Ola... Go ahead, please. You too.
Hands black. Farewell.
So maybe I'll try the temples at the various places as well to see if I can get their spells somewhere. So let's do this methodically. Let's come all the way back to Anvil and we'll just work our way around. Of course, it's 8 PM again. And well, it's no good going to the temple here because they're wiped out. I'm going to check the Mages Guild one last time, then I'm going to go to Coral, come down to Skingrad, go around to Breville, down to Leyawen, up to Shaden Hall, and then we crashed. Okay, wonderful.
Do you need something?
What's new with you?
I heard there was...
Don't know why it would have crashed after waiting for a few hours.
Well met, guildmate.
Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors down at the forecastle.
I've heard a lot of stories about... Good day. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
What? Be seeing you.
It's my pleasure. You too.
What is it, associate? Well met. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Bye.
Okay, I'm out of here. On to the next one. Oh, actually, will the temple here be intact? That's a quick way to tell. I don't know. So let's have a look. No, it's not going to
How are
be.
you?
Okay. So it's not intact. No, let's come up to Shaden Coral first.
Anytime now.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Bye.
What can... Goodbye.
Let's wait until morning. Just in case.
I hope I can... Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Buy. Excuse me. My name is... Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye. Well met, guildmate.
What's happened? Go ahead. I have the book stored safely for now.
Well met, guildmate.
Okay. That feels like everybody in here. I'll just double check there's no one downstairs. There is not. Okay. It's over this way. Much easier than walking around. G'day BM, not doing too bad, how are you?
What is... Oh, it's my pleasure. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Take care.
Blessings. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Ooh, actually... That's not a bad spell, I think.
Another satisfied customer. Farewell.
It wasn't really... Ooh, and I ascended to level 5.
I'm Otius Lauren, Primate of Stendar. You stand...
Go ahead, please. Good day.
What have you got?
I'm the chap...
You're the chapel healer. Well, why can't you sell me spells? Okay, down to Skingrad.
Yes?
What can I do for you? Good day.
Good day. Farewell.
Greetings, guildmate.
Good to see you. Yes?
Why is nobody here selling anything?
Good day.
What do you want?
There's something buggy about
Guildmate.
this guild.
Something is just a bit off about Glathia.
Nothing I'd
Someone
like to
needs to
talk
keep an eye on him.
Goodbye.
He's a bit nutty. Probably just a harmless old...
No, it shouldn't be the time of day. It's 1 PM. They shouldn't have a problem.
Hello there.
See, I'm trying to find... There's a mysticism spell called Minor Dispel Other. And...
Yes.
Oh, go away, you stupid idiot. Right, so... There is the Mage Guild quest. I'm doing the Mage Guild's quest. And the Mage Guild quest in Bruma, you have to find the guy who's disappeared. He's made himself invisible. And
Blessings of the night. May I interest
I
you in some of
don't
my
want
fine wares?
to use... I don't want to do the main way of
Farewell.
going and stealing the notebook or whatever it is for the idiots who are playing their prank. And so I'm going around and trying to find the minor dispel other spell. And I'm pretty sure I actually had it. And then I crashed a while ago. And I was thinking there was a problem with my bash patch. So I redid the bash patch, turned a whole heap of stuff off, rebuilt the bash patch mod, came back in, and I went to Bruma expecting that I already had the spell and I would just be able to use it in the mod, in the quest, and I didn't have the spell. And so I'm now trying to go around and see if I can find the spell again, but I can't. And I do think something is bugged. I do think something has happened, and it no longer remembers that I had bought the spell. But because I have bought the spell, it's no longer available to be purchased.
What? Let's do business.
And so I'm stuck in this situation where I don't have the spell. I could buy the next level up, but I have to get to level 25 mysticism, and I'm only at 15, or maybe 16 now. Yeah, so I've got a lot of levels to go to get there. But that may have to be my only option.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
So this is... No, not this one. It's major... It's minor dispel, but on others. Because I've got to do it on this guy who's invisible so that I can...
Buy.
Go ahead, please.
You sell spells.
Quality goods for sale.
No. It's not going to be that... It's not going to be like 70 Magicka. It's going to be more at that level. So you're not going to have it either. Although, are you selling any scrolls? No, you're not. If I could find a scroll of it, it would be good too. I'll try adjusting the time in Skingrad a bit later. At the moment, I'm just going around and around in circles, really, trying at every... Actually, I should have gone to the temple. Is there anyone in the temple in the Imperial City? So I'm trying to go to the temples as well now, just to make sure that any of the priests in the temples aren't selling the spell as well. So what else? It's 9. Let's just go 12 hours. Then we'll go in. Try the temple, try the... What's the name again? Like, I know that Leyawind is where they sell, or where they specialize in mysticism spells. Oh, God damn it. The game keeps crashing when I wait. So I know that Leyawind is where they are selling or specializing in mysticism. But... they all have the higher level spells that I don't want. And the ridiculous thing is, this is like the only time in the game I really think I need, or want or need this spell. I mean, sure, it does have a minor use in combat, that if you think your opponent is protected by some sort of, spell that they've cast on themselves, you can use it to try and remove that spell, but I don't worry about that. That's not a tactic I use in combat very often. Maybe if I was doing a full mage build, I would do something like that. Let's actually have a look at the loads. That's that. That's that. When was that save? Fort Bluebud Halls. That was down in... Okay, I'm just going to really quickly load this save for a sec. I'm pretty sure, because the Fort Bluebloods is down near Leyawen. And see, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that when I was... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that by the time I got to here, I had the spell that I needed. And I finished Leyawen, and I thought, okay, I've got the spell that I need now. What I can do is I can either come up here and do Shadenhall's mission and then go up to Bruma, which is ultimately what I did, or I can go and do Bruma, because I was pretty sure I had the spell that I wanted at that point. So... No, it still only shows Minor Dispel. Maybe I did buy just Minor Dispel. But I'm positive I saw... Hang on. Which one's the latest one? That one. I am positive I saw someone selling it. Somewhere. And I think it was before I went to Leyawen. And I basically went Anvil, Coral, Shadenhall, and it was at Shadenhall I then went up to Bruma, and I realised there, because I was going like left to right across the map, and I went from Anvil to Coral to Skingrad to Bruma. And at Bruma I recognised I didn't have the spells. So from Bruma I went down to Breville, and I'm pretty sure I got the spell either in Breville or Leyawen, and then from there, once I had finished Leyawen, I said, I've got the spell, I can go and do the other two. And that's when it crapped out on me. Okay. Let's wait 12 hours, and hopefully not crash this time. I'm pretty sure it was a guy in one of the mage guilds. Well, I know I got it in a mage guild. And I'm pretty sure it was a guy... in Bruma. Not in Bruma, in Breville. That I got it from. Or it was the guy in Leyawen that you kill that had the spell. It's one of those. Okay, for some reason it doesn't like me waiting outside. Let's go in and see if there's anyone inside who's actually available. Maybe I can talk to them all day and all night. No. Let's just get that blessing. Oh, look. Some people.
What?
No.
Good day.
A pleasure. Be seeing you.
Yes? Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
Hi.
Well met.
I'll go sit. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
I don't suppose...
I over...
Delphin Gen. What can I interest you in?
It's my pleasure. Good day.
Okay. We'll go down to Leyawen, we'll buy the next level of the spell, and then we'll just spam mysticism until we get what we need. What we get enough levels that we can use it. That's about the only option I can see. I have been everywhere, man. And I have not been able to find anyone. Is it going to let me rest here, like wait here for like 6 hours without crashing this time? Okay, let's try this. Go out the door. Come back in the door.
I'm Avras. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Nope.
Take care.
So, where is it in Leyawen? It's over this way.
Nice to have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
See, this is the one. It's not the one that I want. There is a minor version of this that doesn't require the higher level skill. And it only dispels like 15 points on target, not 30. But I cannot find it. So I'm going to have to just buy that one.
Tell your friends about it. May all your travels be safe.
He won't have that because he wants me to find something for him that I've got no idea how to find. One of the annoying quests in this game that has no markers, etc. Where is the Nord? The Nord lady who has all of the other spells. Here she is.
Good day. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, and all you've got then is greater dispels. And greater dispel other, which is just no way I'm going to be able to cast. Somebody somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it was a guy, had minor dispel other. And I'm starting to think it's the guy that I had to kill here in Leyawen because he wanted to take over her position. But I can't understand why I lost the spell after I killed him. Well, I saw the save before I killed him, and it didn't have the spell there, so maybe I was mistaken. Okay, how many more levels do we need? We're at 17, we need to get to 25. That's 18. Let's rest for an hour. Hope the game doesn't crash. That's 19. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I wasn't going to be able to do it in one lot. There we go. That should be 20. Yep. 5 more levels. Let's wait an hour. Ooh, intelligence boost. That will mean I got more magicka now. 100. Wahey! It's 22. Three. There we go. We're done. Let's do a full save. And let's head all the way up to Bruma. Just wait for an hour. Okay. Now, ironically, that spell is one that we want right now.
Hello, associate.
Oh. There he is. Damn it, I missed him. Let's wait an hour.
Well met, guildmate.
Okay, not downstairs at all. What I think I might do this time is when I find him, he's over
Hello,
here.
guildmate.
I'm going to try and talk to him.
away.
Okay, go away, you'll ruin everything. And now, where is it? Dispel other. Got him.
Oh, you know, it was just... Bye.
Any luck? Found him. You fulfilled your... Let's just keep this incident... Good day.
Okay. After all of that, we can finally go to the university. I think another save is in order, just to be sure that we did that.
Speak.
What is it?
Hello, Associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required. I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice and grant you
Yep,
the robe
problem
of
solved.
the apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
Yep. I hate it. What's next?
Greetings, wizard.
We come to the You have, no doubt, seen some... What I hope you will now see. Now you have an opportunity to... You do not... The Arcane Universe? Before you can begin, every mage... The wood used for several... Wellspring Cave...
I
You shall
understand.
have... You shall be
Actually,
out of-
was there any other
Have a
spells I
look
want?
around. You won't find better prices in
No,
all
your
tavern.
spells are way too high. Okay.
You shall have a true mage's staff soon.
Seems to me some things are worth paying full price for.
Let's go and get the staff before we do anything else.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Was there anything I needed to sell? Nope. I could go and put a bunch of keys away. So, but we won't bother with that. How are we going to get over there?
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome. This humble Legion soldier is at your service. Stay safe, citizen.
Okay. It's really... maybe not quite there. I was going to head down to the water's edge and swim. But... it feels rather dangerous to try and get down from here for some reason. So maybe this... oh, this looks a bit better. I mean, it's still... no, we're right. All good. we really didn't accomplish anything by going over that little bit of water there when it's this big bit of water over here that we need to go over. Okay. Fort Magia. Oh, hello there. No, 8 for my heals, thank you. Okay, I was going to explore that, but let's not. Let's just go to the cave. Just here, yeah, it is.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, you're supposed to be dead. Do. Come back up this way and let them come to me. We are going to use our potion of sorcery and a weak healing just to make sure we are up to everything we need to be. Let's get both of our companions out here. Okay, good. You're dead now. And you're dead now. So that was easy once we just regrouped briefly. Okay, so that's the Mage Guild's charter. I'm not going to take that. It's not worth anything. You, however, what's the name? Your death is not good. Apprentice lockpicks, good. I have fixed that issue with being able to find the correct lockpicks, so I'm glad I got that sorted. Let's take those. Let's take that. Let's get some light in here. Hang on, can we rest? We can. That wasted the light, but that's alright. And we will repair our gear. Very good. Well, that was easy. That also shows just how Like, that did 20 points of damage. And when I hit them with the sword, it doesn't do anywhere near 20 points of damage. It takes me several hits. So it probably is doing 6 or maybe even less points of damage per hit. Mage Guild Charter, Fundamentals of Alchemy. Grab that, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. Okay. Nothing really to repair there. Let's quick save. I searched you already, didn't I? I did. So we have... Let's have a look on the map. So I don't think... Oh, no, there is that there. Was there anything? Oh, that's just water. Right, which way do I want to go? Let's try going this way first. That's where we started. Let's get some more light. Oh, this requires us to go underwater. Very good, jolly good. Let's just... We're going to see anything special. Is that the same? It is. So there's nothing there. There's nothing to find anywhere along here. Where's the exit? There it is. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Must have been hearing someone in that corridor. Okay, that's where it came from. Over this way.
Must have been a win.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Ross Jones, thanks for the follow. Okay, take all of those, take that. Very good. Did we miss? No, we didn't. This is still the corridor that we need to be taking. Doesn't need to repair the gear. I think this leads directly out to the Wellspring Cave, or out of the cave, to where the rest of these guys are. Now,
What have we here? Another plaything? You
don't attack until she casts a spell at you.
Let's get this over with!
Or attacks. There we go. Now I can kill her. Okay. Get my companion out.
Best you can do.
I got killed. Damn it. I thought, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. They won't kill me. They're just zombies. I can handle it.
What have we here? Another... You...
Oh, good. There's 3 of them.
I'm just... Whoa! You!
Come on. 1 down. Okay, 1 down. That's good. That's doing good. Give me a strong heal. There we go.
Bleed to death.
Okay.
Die, damn you! That's the best you can do.
Okay. And there we go. Whew, that was frantic. Yeah, I'll take the steel mace. In fact, I'll take everything I can here. Let's repair all my gear. Whoa, that gear needed some repair. Don't want anything else off you. Some gold. They aren't even enchanted. What about you? Steel mace. A few potions. And then there was our other poor person who was dead as well. But I can get my staff out of there. Let's rest for an hour. I'm assuming it wants me to go back. Doesn't actually say. Okay. But it does. It says I need to get back to Ramis there. So what am I doing? Go to there, go to there, go to there. Done. Yes, heavy armor definitely paid off. But it also looks like the reason that my fatigue was going, or my energy was going down so much, was one of the settings that was added in by the Bash patch mod that I was using from Rybash.
Heavy armor.
What?
Because I disabled a whole bunch of stuff in Rybash just before, and suddenly I wasn't losing any stamina when I was walking around. So you really need to be careful when you're using Rybash, because it seems to modify some of the rules a little bit.
Have a look at my wares.
Including, you know,
Yoletta and Zarasha,
making things harder for you when you don't really want it to be.
Thank you for relaying the information. Delmar. Yoletta, I'll need... Now that you have the wood, you shall have a true...
Okay. So is this one the Chironausium? No, that's the Lustorium. Which sounds even worse. Let's have a look what the Lustorium is. Is this where you... Oh no, this is alchemy. Seriously? Can I really steal all of these and sell them without getting in trouble? I can. Oh my god, I'm going to make so much money in here. Look at all this. Multiple copies of the book. Uh-oh, I hear rain outside. That's not good. It's not good at all. Multiple crystal balls. What's in the drawers? Nothing in those. Nothing in that one. What's in your sacks? Nothing. Grab that, grab that. Some soul gems. I still haven't stolen anything. I don't know how that works.
Hello, guildmate.
Hello. Don't mind me. Just rifling through your things. Gold. And yep. I don't want the bone meal. Take those though. I will take the frost salts. Somehow that isn't stealing when they're worth that much. Take that. Oh, songs of the alchemy increases my alchemy skill. Okay.
I'm sorry, fellow Magister, but I don't have time to...
You don't have time. Well then, stop talking to me then. You're actually talking to me and then you say I don't have time to talk. Whoops. Did I just trespass? No. Phew. Okay.
Martina Floria. Delmar handles all. You too. So much stuff to loot. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to sell it all in a minute. Can't believe I can take all of this. I really can't. So where's this Delmar dude? Oh, it's 2 AM. He's probably asleep somewhere. Let's try this. And at the moment, every time I rest, I seem to crash, which is not good. But let's rest for 6 hours. Speak of the devil.
Enchanted to meet. Ah, yes. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff. Enchanting staff. Let's. There are 3. Oh, your choice. There are 3 options for illusion magic. They are charm. You'll be. Right.
Okay. So we have to wait a day. We are starting to carry a bit more than I would like. But that's okay. So that is the practice rooms. I don't think there's much in there, so I'm not going to bother going in there for the moment. These are... that's the Imperial Watchtower.
Ah.
Apprentice lockpick. Very good. Oops, I meant to check what this place was first. This is... Heart Fire? Trials of St. Alessia. I thought this was like the... like the dormitories type thing.
Yeah, mage quarters, basement. Paintbrush. What's in the chest? Nothing. Pewter pot. Parchment. Scrap. No. Scrap that. Won't worry about any of that. Tiny backpack. Scrap that. And we'll grab that. Okay. And then we go upstairs. Tiny backpack and some gold. Very nice.
I am sorry, fellow Majesty.
I am sorry. I don't have time to talk to you right now. Let's grab that. Very good. Could grab those silver carafes, but I don't think I will. Ooh. Dwemer history and culture. Shears. Man, those shears are big. Yarn. This is wonderful. Today I have seen multiple things that I have never seen before that weren't inside another bag or container. The paint palette, the paintbrush jar, and the shears and the yarn. Normally I only ever see them inside other containers. But somehow today, whether I've noticed them for the first time or what, I don't know. I suppose it probably is, because I have gotten this far through. This is as far as I've gotten through the Mage Guild questline, I think. I've gotten this far a couple of times. Yeah, Mysterious Akavar. And that. Let's get out of here. There's only a couple of more buildings, but we are probably getting, yeah, I can't carry too much more. Thankfully, most of the stuff that I'm finding is pretty lightweight.
Excuse me, fellow Magister.
Repair hammers, cloths.
I won't take up much of your time, but I felt you should know.
This is the Mystic Archives. I don't think there's anything in here that I can I was going to say steal, but take. Well, I was wrong. I can take crystal balls. I can take alembics. I'm just thinking most of the shelves here. Yeah, not a problem. 5 songs of King Wolfhalf. Take that. That's a lot of money in that one.
She's the best I know. Luckily,
Ooh.
she'll teach you
Modern Heretics.
some of her tricks.
Is that one of the books I need to find
Goodbye.
later on? Got concerns if I sell that. I might actually need it later. Guide to Shaden Hall is worth 25 somehow. No, it's response to Barrow's speech. More destruction. Very nice. What have we got up here? Dwemer history and culture. It's worth a bit. Ooh. Cleansing of the Fane. It's another quest marker. Grab that one too because that's worth 12.
Greetings, guildmate.
Oh my. Look at all this. What have we got? Knights of the Nine.
What the hell? The Songs of Peniel. Or Pelinal. They've got volumes 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. They got all of them. I think I have to find those for a quest. For the Knights of the Nine quest. I thought I had to find all of those. Or maybe I was finding them in tombs and stuff as while I was going. Or actually, I might have just been noticing that they were that expensive last time I did that quest. And I was picking them up and selling them all. Actually, I think I wanted to keep a copy of all of them. Yeah, one copy of each of the volumes just for myself. But man, they are worth some money. Hanging Gardens. The Last King of the Aelids. Firmament. I feel like I'm going to be very close to running out of space. I don't know, about 20 more books I can pick up. Okay. We got the Argonian Council. That's illusion this time. Okay. Yeah, I could get those wines, but I'm not going to bother. Mysterious Akavar. I mean, they're worth 10 each, but... Mythal Menace. Thief of Virtue. The Third Door. I don't think I've seen that one before. Ruins of that. Thief of Virtue. Guide to Skingrad. What's in the sack? Why would you keep a shirt in a sack in the library? Sounds like someone's playing Clue. Ogre's Teeth, they're worth a bit. What's in the drawers? Nothing. Children of the Sky, Speechcraft. Very nice. Let's grab these. Book of the Daedra, Crystal Ball. None of those books are worth the effort.
Greetings, apprentice.
Greetings.
Greetings, Guild.
Don't know how they know I'm an apprentice. It's not like I'm wearing the garb that I'm supposed to be wearing. I basically went, you got to be kidding, right? I'm not wearing that. And I'm encumbered. Wonderful. Could drop the steel mace. Let's drop both of them, in fact. They're not really all that useful to me. Now I'm over encumbered again. Well, it didn't take long to do that. How much am I over? Just by 1 kilo. Okay. What do we got here? These are all worth quite a bit. Let's drop... No, I've got books there that are worth very little. Like... Oh, that weighs nothing. So what's the sense in dropping the books? The books weigh nothing.
Is there anything else that does weigh something that I should drop? I have 2 repair hammers. These crystal balls aren't worth much either. Or the scales. Let's drop one of the scales. There we go.
Maurician. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
No, you don't.
Farewell.
What about you?
Masters. Goodbye.
So I've got to do the last building. I haven't completely looted that properly. So let's... so it's 12:20 p.m. on the 20th of Heartfire. How long is it going to take us to go to the other side of the city? Oh, 30 minutes. Well, that's good. I was expecting it to say like 4 hours.
Me children are starving, please help.
What kind of... Let's do business.
Indeed, let's. So, I don't want to sell that robe. I'm going to put that away. Let's get rid of this and this. 14 alembics. 4 calcinators. 9 mortar and pestles. 21 retorts. Don't need the burden of debilitation.
You got a great deal there.
We got some frost salts and ogre's teeth, and then we've got a lot of books and scrolls to sell.
That's a good. And that's...
No, sell all of those, thank you.
That... a fine.
Click, click, click. I wish there was a better interface for selling stuff in this game. So annoying.
You drop. You've made. You drive a hard. That. You go. You. That's. An excellent bargain. A fine. You drive a hard bargain. A fine transaction.
Okay, well, we've basically made the $3,000 that we had that we spent on that huge backpack. We've made it all back because we're back to $6,000 again.
Another satisfied customer.
For certain definitions of satisfied, yeah. So loot fiend that we are. Back in here and finish off. We can grab the things that we dropped. And then there's that, and that. There's nothing we want in there. And there's that and that. And what's upstairs? repair hammer. Those. Some frost salts, they're worth a lot. Another repair hammer. Yeah, double checking that we're not stealing. And that, and that. That, oh my god, look at all of those mortar and pestles. And then those. Bunch of books. Bone meals. More mortars and pestles. And we're done. Sorry, is this the one where you make your spells? I think it is, isn't it?
Hello.
Yeah, okay. So if, for example, I wanted to do, say, weakness to fire, the range will be target, the magnitude be 100, and then I also want to add fire damage to that. The range will be target. And the magnitude will be like 20. For 56, I wonder whether, but how much damage will that actually do? It's going to make it, it's going to make the, it's going to make them weakness to fire damage 100% for 1 second, which means this should do more damage than just the 20 points. That's my understanding of what you can do with this stuff. I'm not going to create that, but I do need to look into that a little bit more and see what I can do with that, because that is sort of the next step of this build, is crafting spells that are going to work well. In particular,
you must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
What did I just do? Where did I go there? Okay, we do still have some stuff to sell, so let's do that. Although, knowing my luck, it's going to be too late in the day to sell stuff. Didn't know what the time was. What was the time? Oh yeah, 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, we're right. Not a problem. So I'm going to want to look at spells. There's sort of going to be a couple of different types of spells that I'm going to want to craft.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
My ranged spells are like the one I just said, where when I attack with that spell, it weakens them to the particular type of attack, and then it does the damage to them. And I think that's going to work well. I believe that's the way you use that. For my touch-based spells, what I'm going to do there is a similar thing, but probably also try and add in something that makes my melee attacks more effective. Now, whether that's adding a bit of paralysis to them, or whether it's I don't know. I don't know what else it might do. I don't know if there is a, like, Well, I could do it to damage their armor, for example,
Thank you for your business.
so that they don't have as much protection.
Goodbye. Please come.
Or I could weaken their melee skills or their armor skills so that their armor and everything becomes less effective. So those sorts of things in a touch-based spell means that I can then wail away with the sword and do more damage. So I'm going to have to do some research on that at some point soon. I can't remember when it was, what time of day it was that we got... We gave him the staff.
Hello. What do you want? Farewell.
So any more quests in here? There won't be until I get my staff, I don't think.
You should be out acquiring a mage's staff. You shall have...
What can I help you? What can I interest you in?
Nothing, thank you.
Safe travels.
I could steal those, but I'm not going to. Okay. Ooh. Okay, wrong door. That is what the problem was there.
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time. I'm listening. Speak. I won't take up much of your time, but I felt you should know. I've had a break.
Four in the afternoon and they all disappear. That's odd. Did I end up selling all of the... I did. All of the gems that I had. Okay. Let's quick save and let's see what's going to happen if I wait for, say, 12 hours. That's not going to be much good. It's going to be 2 AM. Let's make it 18 hours.
Greetings, guildmate.
I don't know if I should just take my staff or if I should be talking to... What's his... Here we go.
Welcome to... Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. If you're looking... You too.
Hello, apprentice.
Actually, I have done more of the Mage Guild quest line than this, now that I think about it. Because I've met the Archmage and done a couple of things for him.
I have a new... Before you begin, we must first discuss... In accordance with guild rules, you now... The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, a note of caution. The Count is a reclusive man, and sometimes speak with the castle. The city lies southwest of the... What can I interest you in?
Not much. Although I would like that, but I don't know if I really want to pay for it just yet. Because I certainly don't have enough magicka for it.
Greetings, Guildmaid.
Let's go and meet this vampire and get this out of the way.
Dana
Hello.
Arathi has got some
Yes, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject.
What? I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's steward. The Count does not accept unsolicited visitors. I'm afraid that's not my... Some words should... Good day.
Sorry, you want me? I'm... Be seeing you.
Goodbye. Got to waste a day now. So... seeing as we have to waste a day, which is exceedingly annoying, let's come over here and start this quest.
Oh my! This is... Say... Do you understand? With you are... The gods grant insight. What's a travel? If the weapon, he went and once there, I followed the old way, walking the pilgrim's follow. He was defeated. Only may the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Indeed. Let's have a look at the Way Shrine map. Okay, Arcane, Mara, and Debella. We're going to try and do those right now, because once I get to Debella, I want to go back to my castle and drop off all these keys and the robes and the staff.
Oh, people of Cyrodiil!
No, actually, let's go straight to the inn, because it's not far from there, I believe. In fact, I have a feeling it's like just over there. So it's just back from the bump a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be just over there. So we'll jump the fence and we'll come this way. Suppose we'll get a blade out just in case. gone too far. It's back to the west somewhere. Let's see if we can see from... Oh, there it is. Just over there. Something else attacking us, or is that just normal music? What effect did that give me? Fortify health, 10 points. Okay. Next is, yeah, Skingrad, northwest. Actually, maybe it's better to come up here, put my stuff away. So come up here, do Dibella, go to my thing, put my stuff away, and then come back here and do Mara, and then come back, because I've got to go to Skingrad anyway. So, yeah, let's fast travel to Coral. It's just a little bit south of the... There it is through the trees down there. That's a big mushroom. Okay, so we did that. Let's double check where it is from here. So, just sort of northwest of the bump. So where are we? We've got to go to there and then head out northwest a little bit. Not going to ask. I'm just going to assume that's a perfectly normal interaction between a ram and an elf. Well, this is not where I want it to be, but this will be a bit of fun. There we go. And I don't care about that, but I'll take that. Do we discover what this is? Cursed Mine. Might come and do that at some point. Let's just repair our gear, and then let's repair ourselves. And there is the temple, or the shrine that we want to go to. Right, back to the castle. Sock in a jar. Okay, I've been asked this question before. It's a little hard for me to actually... I can't actually remember what I said last time, to be honest. It is a little hard for me to choose. Probably Skyrim, but for very specific reasons.
Has a day passed yet? No? Then, as I...
Okay, you're going to be like that. So, the problem I have with Oblivion...
Sorry,
Good to see you.
Heard any news lately?
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder.
We weren't
We have
talking about
no
anything.
emperor and
So,
no heir. That's never
the problem with Oblivion is that... Let's actually mute the game audio for a sec. So the problem with Oblivion is that... in my opinion, the game is broken. All right, the leveling system in the game requires you to be very, very precise with what you do as you level up to ensure that over time you can stay competitive with your opponents, because otherwise you get to a point where the only way to keep going forward is to keep dragging back the difficulty. So, as far as I'm concerned, Oblivion is broken in that respect, right? Sure, there are any number of guides online that will tell you what you need to do. I refuse to read them because A, they're so ridiculously convoluted, and B, the game is broken, right? I shouldn't have to do that to level up properly. With a mod, I'm using the Realistic Leveling mod. With that mod, I can play the game and I find it enjoyable. So, from that point of view, I like it. There's a lot about Oblivion I do like, but purely from the fact that, as far as I'm concerned, the game mechanics are broken, therefore, I prefer Skyrim over this. But there's a lot about Skyrim that I don't like as well. But they're not game-breaking issues. They are issues with the atmosphere and the feel of the game. In Skyrim, it feels very much like you should be a Nord. If you don't play as a Nord, the game sort of assumes you are a Nord. And the whole game, and this may be just that this is something that they wanted to do with the Nords, but everything in Skyrim feels like if you're not a Nord, you're an outsider. Anytime you talk to somebody, like if you go and talk to someone, the classic example I always cite is Belethor, the Breton merchant in Whiterun, Belethor's goods. If you go in there and talk to him, one of your options is to ask him, why is a Breton here in Skyrim? But to me, that makes no sense. He could be third generation Breton living in Skyrim. There isn't that problem here in Oblivion. As you can see right here, there's an orc. There is an Argonian. They're all just living here and working here. I mean, they're working for a vampire, but they're all living here, they're all working here. It doesn't feel in the game... Sorry, that's not the orc, but there was an orc around here. It doesn't feel in the game like you have to be an Imperial to fit in. Whereas in Skyrim it does. It feels very much like if you're not a Nord, you're not fitting in. And even to the point of, like, it doesn't feel like anybody but a Nord should be getting the dragon shouts and all that sort of stuff, because it feels like that's part of the Nord heritage. And then you've got about the only little thing like that in this game is the fact that you do not see guards, the palace, any guards in the cities that aren't human.
And in fact, most of them just look like they're Imperials. But you don't actually see guards. Like, you never see Orc, Khajiit, or Argonian guards in any of the cities. You see them in the guilds. You see them as merchants in shops. You see them walking the streets. But you never see them as guards. Now, in Skyrim, you almost never see Khajiits and Argonians at all. And there are a few Orcs, but they're pretty rare too. The only time you see those three races in Skyrim, more often than not, they're bandits or something like that attacking you. But again in Skyrim, you never see anybody but a Nord as a guard in a city. The few exceptions are, for example, that Irileth in Whiterun, who is the guard captain, is of course a Dunmer. But just the general guys, like standing guard or walking the streets in their city's livery, as the term is, in their colours, walking the streets. In Skyrim, they're Nords, and in here, they're Imperials, and that's it. And that's a little weird. But in general, like, I really like Oblivion. I'm enjoying the playthroughs that I'm doing of it. I'm enjoying the quests. It could stand to have a little bit more variety in some of the dungeons and stuff. But I am enjoying it, but only because I've put a mod in there to improve leveling. Without it, it's just, to me, it's not a viable game without it. The other thing that's a little bit weird about Oblivion is that magic is OP, right? Definitely magic is overpowered. Because here's the thing, when you look into the background of how combat works, there is this ridiculously convoluted equation that is used to work out how much damage you do. Hang on a sec. We're going to game back.
See you, but not here. He wishes to meet you south of the cursed mine outside of town. After 2 a.m. It will follow.
Okay, so that's good. That's all worked out. So there's, to work out how much damage you take or you do in combat, there is this convoluted equation. So whether you're using swords, bows, axes, maces, whatever, it uses this really ridiculously long equation. And what it shows is, for you to be able to do maximum damage, you must have all of your energy, so the green bar down there must be full, and your equipment must be repaired and at full working order. So you must have 100% on the health of your weapon. If you don't have that, then you will do significantly less damage in combat, right? Magic has nothing like that. In fact, the equation to work out how much damage you do via magic is like incredibly simple. It's this tiny little thing that just has like 3 or 4 terms in it, and that's it. And nothing.
Greetings, Imperial.
None of your attributes affect how much damage you do, right? Whereas strength, fatigue, even things like agility and speed, they all come into the big equation that works out how much damage you do. But in magic, there's nothing. It's just, if the spell says it does 25 points of damage, it does 25 points of damage. Whereas,
He just hates the thing.
you know, my sword here shows that it does 6 points of damage. It may not. It might actually do more than that based on my strength. But if the weapon is damaged, like this one's at 95, so if the weapon is damaged, it's going to do a little bit less. It could be fractions, but it could be a lot. And if my fatigue, I like to call it energy because it doesn't make sense to say if my fatigue is low. If my energy is low, I'll do less damage as well. And I need high strength to sort of get extra damage out of the weapon. So strength plays a part in it as well. There's a little bit of speed. Luck gets into the equation as well. A lot of your abilities get into the equation that works out how much damage you do. But for magic, no. What it says on the spell, that fireball will do 20 points of damage. It'll do 20 points of damage. The only thing that will change that is if your opponent has any sort of magic resistance. That's the only thing that will affect it. Right? And then, of course, physical damage is also, that's the maximum damage it'll do. Armor will reduce that damage up to 85%. So it turns out that if you use magic in Oblivion, you are always going to do way more damage than someone who swings a sword or whatever. Well, yeah, in some ways I agree about Skyrim doing the gameplay better, but I actually don't like, even though it's a novel idea, I don't like the left and right-handed system that they've got in the game, because what I really want to be able to do in Skyrim is I want to be able to have a shield in my left hand, which I can't actually show you. I want a shield in my shield hand and a spell in my right hand. Right? And I want to be able to go around, use the shield to block and defend myself if someone gets in close, and then have my right hand with a spell in it and do that. That is almost impossible to do in Skyrim. Right? Because as soon as you select a spell, if you use the hotkeys to select a spell, it automatically goes into your left hand first. And then if you want that same spell in your right hand, you of course do it again, and it'll put the spell in your right hand. If instead you want a shield in your left hand and you want to bring the spell into your right hand, you've either got to go into the magic menu and click the mouse button to say put it in my right hand, not my left, or you've got to have something like Sky UI or something like that, which allows you to hotkey whole weapon layouts that say put the spell in my right hand and the shield in my left. And it actually, when you do that, it actually becomes a little bit cumbersome because it doesn't actually swap them out very quickly. So it's little things like that, and the ability to be able to, like, you can't, if you've got a sword in your right hand, for example, and a spell in your left, you can no longer block. And it's like, what the hell? Why can't I block? It's not like when I'm blocking with my sword, like if I get rid of my shield here, and I block, my left hand's not doing anything. Why can't I block in Skyrim with a spell in my left hand? And then when I'm no longer blocking, I use my left hand to cast the spell.
What is it now?
Won't let you do that. So it's little things about that in the interface, in the gameplay, that I don't like about Skyrim, that I wish could be changed. But apart from that, yes, I do like the gameplay in Skyrim. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on this. So we need to get out to this farm, and we have to wait until 2 a.m. So we did find that cursed mine previously, so let's go out to that. Now, he wants us to be over here. I think it's just in this little square area here that we want to be, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's just over here. Oh, that's right. It's in this area here. So I've done this before and I got attacked here. Okay, so we need to wait for like, what, 8 hours here? Let's hope we don't crash again, because we have a tendency today to crash
after this. G'day, Diego. How you doing? He said to be here at 2 a.m. I'm here. It's 2 a.m. Did I not get the quest properly? Hello? Oh, here we go.
Well, well. You're late, mage. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Ha ha! You'll...
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer. Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies.
I'm used to seeing necromancers when they're dead, after I've killed them. So it's a little hard to identify them when they're alive.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Would you dare make demands of me now? And a book of all things. Your gullibility knows no bounds, it would seem. You believe your council would send you here to merely fetch a book. No, they wanted information on me and what is going on here. Well, now they shall have it. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
And I shall do that right as soon as I repair my equipment and search these bodies. Skingrad Castle Key, that might actually come in handy, you know. That's only an iron dagger, but, you know. What do we got? Iron dagger, some gold. They didn't bring much, did they? He was looking at me funny. Right. Let's travel back to the university. Yes, the only good necromancer is a dead necromancer. I said at the start of the stream, or at least the start of the first start of the stream, because my stream crashed halfway through.
Speak.
But I said at the start of the stream, I was talking about necromancers, and I actually saw a video today on, well, I no longer should say on YouTube when I say I saw a video, because
Of course I saw it on
Mages swear by
YouTube.
Reindeer's staffs.
Reindeer.
I saw this video that was talking about necromancy. It was done by Fudge Muppet, and he was talking about necromancy in the Elder Scrolls and how the various groups think of it.
Greetings, Guildmaid.
And he brought up some interesting points, but the thing that I found the most interesting is the fact that
Good day.
you're not who I'm looking for.
Be seeing you.
There you are.
I'm sorry, fellow Magister, but I
No? Upstairs, maybe. So various regions around Tamriel have different opinions on necromancy. Most of them do not like and do not allow necromancy, and in particular here in Oblivion the Mages Guild is trying to stamp it out. But the thing is, barring the bound weapons and armor spells, pretty much all of the conjuration spells in Oblivion and most of the conjuration spells in Skyrim, you're either summoning undead of some sort, which is necromancy, or you're summoning some sort of Daedric creature from Oblivion. Atronachs, Daedra, imps, scamps, all of that sort of thing. Which is Daedra worship, and for us it's considered like demon worship and all that sort of stuff, trying to summon a demon. Same sort of thing. And it just seems really weird to me that, that's why I use a mod that adds in extra conjuration spells, because I don't want to be conjuring demons or Daedra and undead, necromancy. But the other thing that they didn't mention in the video that I've been thinking about is the whole magic system, or I should clarify, the whole enchanting system in the Elder Scrolls is based around soul gems. How do you get soul gems? You forcefully remove the soul of a living thing. Now, it is somehow considered okay to take the soul of a living animal and put that in a soul gem and then use that to enchant something. But it's not okay to do that to, humans and elves, Khajiit, what have you. But I look at it and go, surely even using a soul gem to bind a soul out of an animal, whether it's a fox, a wolf, a mammoth, and actually you can do it for things like giants and goblins and stuff like that, which are sentient beings. Why that doesn't count, why those shouldn't go into a black soul gem doesn't make sense to me. They should, but they don't. But yeah, that whole process of binding souls into soul gems, I feel like that whole process should be necromancy. It shouldn't just be, only because you're taking the soul of a bound. You're taking the soul of a human, and that's necromancy, and then the rest is not. It doesn't make sense.
I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
Oh, everyone knows. Reinforcements. Pretty much everybody knows that the Count is a vampire. But because he doesn't cause trouble, none of the groups do anything about him.
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge.
Well, they're saying it's not public knowledge, but it sort of is. The Mages Guild knows, like you can see here, the Mages Guild knows, the Imperial Council knows. Anyone high up in Skingrad would know that he is a vampire, but they're not willing to actually do anything about it. because he is doing a decent job of looking after the city, and if they killed him or tried to, they would have to explain why.
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
It's also possible that he is a relatively young vampire. Like, he looks like he's, 60 or 70 years old, sort of thing, as a human. And that may actually be his age as a vampire. He may not have actually lived for hundreds and hundreds of years yet. It may be that it's not going to be for another, 50 years before people start going, hang on a sec, he's been the Count a very long time,
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established. It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
So it says he's ruled there for quite some time, but quite some time could mean 20 or 30 years. It doesn't necessarily mean, 200 or 300 years.
We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it.
I don't know how he gets blood, but it also depends on what sort of definition you have for vampirism. Because some fantasy definitions sort of say that it's a hunger, but it's not something that is actually needed to stay alive. Where others say, they can't eat anything or anything like that. The only thing they can do is consume blood. It just depends on the fantasy world that you're in, and I don't know specifically what the Elder Scrolls' take on vampirism is. But he may have some arrangement. He may even have something that prisoners end up being his source. Who knows? If there's a condemned prisoner, that may be his thing.
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
Spelldrinker amulet. Very nice.
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately. Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Aliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jirol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower. He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work. Speak with Irlav Jirol. Irlav should be waiting for you.
Okay, let's just have a quick look at our stats for a sec. We're up to 102 magicka, which is good.
So yeah, our intelligence is going up, strength is going up, that's great. Endurance is nice and high, that's good too. I really wish I had a bit more agility and speed, but that's not going to be an issue. I mean, I'm just greedy for stats, really, but, you know. So, what are we doing? 43. Blade is not quite our biggest, because heavy armor is, but we're doing good. We need a bit more in block, really. I might have to buy some levels in block, just to keep that going. Alteration, Conjuration are doing good. Destruction, I really... Yeah, I didn't think I'd have problems keeping this up fairly high, but it looks like I'm just not using it enough. And I'm trying to be careful, because the last time I did a build like this, my blade was what was getting pulled back all the time. Sorry, not pulled back, but it was way lower than what my destruction was. So maybe I need to consider working a bit more around that and using my spells a little bit more in combat. Okay, we do need to... It said we needed to go and talk to the guy in the Mage's Tower, so we'll go and quickly do that.
Greetings, Evoker.
Hello, Evoker.
Ah, you must be...
I'm sure there's someone somewhere who knows what the canon is as to how a vampire...
Greetings, Guildmaid.
Something I can do for you?
Well, that's assuming he
Replacing your mother
survives.
Saia takes all
Reinforcement.
the complaints in the city.
It's not
She
always...
must hate her job.
Not
People
always
complaining
possible.
to her all day.
I thought I was supposed to be able to go up to the Archmage's Tower.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been... The last report I received from Scaleel indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the Council. Romanus says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scaleel at the site. Access is restricted, so...
But yeah, it would be good to see something like that in the future games. But you've got that whole problem in the Elder Scrolls games. They call it dragon breaks, where, you know, which of the things that possibly could happen in the game actually happened in reality. Classic example is Skyrim and the Civil War quest lines. Which side won? You know, we do not know. We will find out in Elder Scrolls 6. Personally, I know it's probably not a popular opinion, but I think the Nords won. And I think it's pretty obvious because the icon on the screen at the start of Skyrim is the Imperial dragon, in the diamond-shaped emblem that is the Imperial dragon. But it's all cracked and starting to break up, and little bits have fallen off it, which is that whole metaphor for the fact that the Empire itself is starting to break up and fall apart. In Skyrim, the history is that, yeah, already a couple of provinces have left the Empire after the war, you know, or after or before the wars with the Aldemari Dominion. So, yeah, I don't know what will have happened, but I'm betting on the Empire has basically disintegrated and it's just a bunch of little kingdoms now, all sort of looking after themselves. And who knows, maybe the story in Elder Scrolls 6 is someone trying to reunite or recreate, maybe not the original Imperial Empire, but maybe to create a new thing, because you would call it an empire if it was multiple things, but maybe you want to call it something different. I don't know.
She's the mage heading up the... It's an alien ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some... Scaleel is there now, working on it.
Excuse me. Okay. So, we've done that. So the next part of this quest is here. That's not southwest, that's south of Cheydinhall. Southwest would be over here. Okay. But I am going to come to my Battlehorn Castle over here and put a few things away. Did I leave anything in there that I really wanted to keep? I should get rid of those, but that's okay. So, I got some repair hammers and those. Right, so we want to put... Oh, I got stuff to sell. We're going to put that away. We're going to put that away. We're going to wear that in a sec. All of that's fine. I can't put any of those away. I don't want to put that away. Keys. Yeah, who cares? They're all just keys. Put them in the same spot, Tony. It's not a big deal. And that wolf pelt we can sell. In fact, we don't need these, so we'll sell them. But we will do all of that in the next episode. So thank you everybody for joining me for this. I'm happy with how this build is going. I feel like my custom Battlemage class is working well. As I said a few moments ago, I do need to work on getting my destruction up a little bit higher. But apart from that, I'm really happy with this build. I feel like I am effective in combat, but still only level 5. So we've got to wait and see. Once we get over level 10, once we get around 10 to 15, that's where it really starts to kick in and see how we go there. But anyway, that's going to be it for this. Unfortunately, the stream was broken into 2 parts because my internet went down briefly during the rain. But yeah, I will not be streaming anywhere near as long tomorrow. I may stream a little bit in the evening, but I'm going out for the day, so that, the 6 to 7 hour stream will not be happening. It might only just be a 3 or 4 hour. But yes, thank you for joining me, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye now.